What is your motto? I think if something is worth doing, it's worth doing right, would be my motto. If you could be an animal, what would you be and why? I want to say some sort of bird, purely from the fact that it would just be nice to be able to fly anywhere at any time as the most efficient form of travel and get away from anything at any time would probably be, yeah. So some sort of bird, probably like a hawk or an eagle or something, so I can be sort of top of the tree. What makes you a better sailor than others? Dedication, I think, is a big one. Sort of like I said before, the doing things right, having that sort of sense of making sure that I'm being efficient and diligent as well to what I'm doing is, but consistency is a big one. Obviously, you need talent too, in some sense. You can only get so far with hard work, and having a bit of talent is always helpful, but also a bit of luck, I guess. You need things to fall into place, and a bit of everything to be a skilled sailor. It's an extremely hard sport. Who knows you better, your boat or your partner? I'd probably have to say my partner, but I probably spent more time with my boat, I guess, so over the years. So, maybe my boat knows exactly how I feel. Definitely more emotional around my boat, I think. Do you remember your first victory? I guess specifically, actually, first win. I remember it took me a little while to win my first national championships. I think I was back in 2011, I think, the ILCA 6, lasers back then, I guess, radial national championships. And that was very memorable. It took, obviously, I've been sailing since I was about 6 or 7 or something. So it took a while to get to that point. But remember a lot of work going into that year and going off to the nationals thinking I had a good chance. And things fell in place. And a lot of work. Where is the end of the world? It's a circle, so there isn't an end. You just keep going around and around, I guess. No, not sure. Pretty deep question, but I like to think that the world will never end. During the regatta, do you prefer to attack or defend? I mean, it's nice to be in the position where you can defend, I guess. So that's always nice. But I think my style of sailing is probably more to attack, go out and give it everything, each day and try to win, I guess. It's the goal, and I guess the previous question, the motto of do it right, and attacking is the right thing to do. If you could meet anyone, living or dead, from any field, who would they be? What would you ask? I'm a massive Roger Federer fan. I sort of appreciate who he is as a person and who he is as an athlete. So I guess being able to meet him would be extremely special. I think someone that's had a super long career as well and super successful for that long career. So just asking him a question about how to deal with the longevity and going from year to year and balance that life of family, friends, and having time off as well as being successful would be interesting to know how he went about that. If you could relive one specific moment on a race, which one would it be and why? Obviously the Olympics experience is pretty special with the medal races and having the spectators, but I distinctly remember a race at a World Championships a couple of years ago where just one of those rare moments as an athlete where things just feel easy and everything's going well, and the body was feeling great and I was just sailing really well and just going faster and faster, and I think if I could have a moment like that again, I would more than happily relive it. What is your routine before racing? Well, I mean, it all starts at the start of the day, I guess. I like to get up at the similar time of the day, early enough to organise myself and fuel up and hydrate and things for the day. But I guess I don't like to spend too much time at the boat park as well. So being really efficient with that. And then once I'm on the water, it's just a matter of, finding out what the wind is doing, what the weather is doing, talking to the coach, putting a plan in place for the racing. And we try to follow that same sort of time-based routine as much as we can going into the race. If your boat could talk, what secret would it reveal about you? I don't like to think I have too many secrets, but I guess, I probably talk to myself a little bit out there on the water. You probably don't hear it, or maybe they do with the mics at the games. But I guess I think out loud a lot, so that's probably a bit of a secret.